So, you're not happy with your job? You found a better job? You're wondering how to quit your current job? Maybe you're miserable at the job. You searched how to quit your job. Let's talk about it in this video. Uncle Adams. Hey guys, it's Uncle Adams here, and according to my keyword software, roughly 85,000 people per month are searching the words, how to quit your job. First and foremost, I want to say that I'm kind of disappointed with the other videos that pop up on YouTube when you search how to quit your job, because pretty much everyone is saying to give notice and this and that. Okay, yeah, and that's fine, but here's something I want to say right off the bat. If your mental and or physical health is being jeopardized, you might have to walk out of that bitch right now, okay? Everybody says, give the 2 weeks and get them on your resume and blah, 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 and yeah, okay. But, guys, you have to show the employer the same respect that the employer is showing you. If they're treating you like garbage, if other employees are harassing you, if the work is dangerous, if your mental health is jeopardized, don't be afraid to quit the job on the spot and walk out. I have done this many times. I've also left other jobs and given notice because they treated me with respect. I was there for a fair amount of time. I wanted to put them down on my resume. So I've done both, you guys, okay? But it's very important that you look out for yourself, okay? Everybody talks about the employers and blah, 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 but I'm here for you, honest to God. Those who don't know me, okay, I'm a rapper, I do internet stuff, I trade stocks, real estate, so on and so forth. With that said, I do go in and out of heavy equipment operating jobs. I'll do a 1 month term, a couple month term, and then go back to doing my other stuff, my Uncle Adams stuff. YouTube, for example, what I'm doing right now. And the reason I'm making this video, or at least part of it, is because this happened to me just last week. I was doing a heavy equipment operating job. Things were seemingly going well until one guy decided he was gonna ride me on the radio for half of the day, belittle me, bully me. I stopped for my break and he gets on the radio. We don't have time for breaks. You know, we got to get this hauled, blah, 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 blah. Making fun of me. And I'll be honest with you guys. I pressed the radio button and I said these exact words. Someone else can take this fucking truck. I'm out of here. I drove the truck, I parked it, and I left the site and I never looked back. Why? Because my mental health is more important than an hourly wage, okay? So I'm not saying do this all the time, but there are times when you have to do this. I've also worked other jobs where I left on good terms. I gave them notice. I used them as references on my resume and so forth, okay? But you guys, you need to have a backbone in this world or else people will walk all over you. Not everybody, but I find that a lot of people will try to walk on you, and it's really up to you how much you tolerate, okay? So if you are in a really dire situation and you're being harassed at work, you're being mistreated at work, it's bothering you at night, you dread going into the job, you literally hate it, it's like hell, then don't be afraid to just quit and walk out of that job. You won't be the first and you won't be the last. It takes courage, but you can do it, okay? You can always get another job. What I'm going to say next might offend some people, and that's okay, but it's the truth. It doesn't take any courage to have a job, okay? Now, why am I saying that? Well, everybody goes to school, and then everybody gets a job, okay? So you're just doing what everybody else is doing. No offense, but just keep that in mind. It's not some amazing thing to have a job. Everybody can get a job pretty much. It's quite easy. But to try to find a way outside of that, to read books, to acquire assets, to look into real estate, to look into stocks, to look into passive income, online courses, YouTube channels, cryptocurrency, NFTs, and more, that takes creative thinking and is outside of the box, outside of the typical get a job. That's all people think. Get a job. Get a job. How much are you making? 20, 25? Okay, now you're making 26. Now you're making more money. What you don't realize is that earned income is the highest taxed income there is. And the rich don't do that. I've read about this, and I know a lot of people will say, oh, Uncle Adams, you owe $70,000, blah, 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 you can't hold a job, blah, 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 blah. People will say that kind of stuff in the comments, but what I'll say is this: I can hold a job. And believe me, it doesn't take courage to just let people abuse you, abuse your body, and basically make money for a company while you're just kind of a little worker ant. Okay, I can hold that. I just choose not to tolerate that. I will do it for certain times. There's a certain time and place for it. I'll take that earned income if the respectable workplace is there, and I will turn that income into passive income, into assets, and so on and so forth. But this video is about quitting your job. I just wanted to touch on that, okay? So keep in mind, guys, if you do quit your job, if you've had enough and you walk out today, you can always get another job. And believe me, companies are going to hate this video, but the company doesn't care about you that much, okay? The HR department, human resources, is there to protect the company and not you. Remember that. They will look into incidents. They'll act like they're there for you, but ultimately, who pays them? The company, right? They are on the payroll of the company, and they have the best interests of the company in mind, all right? So you can always get another job, and don't forget, guys, these companies would replace you in a split second, lay you off and or fire you in a split second if the work dried up, okay? It's business. It's about money. If they have a lot of work on the go, they'll keep you around. If that work dries up, example, COVID-19 pandemic, look how many people got laid off, fired, let go, whatever you want to call it. And that's just the stark reality of it, is they don't have your back as much as you think. They are a business, they want to make money, and you are a tool to help them make more money. Remember that. You are an incredible asset to a business, because the amount that you will make the company far out exceeds what they pay you. And that's how employees work. That's how businesses work, okay? So don't forget that. Don't forget your role in all of this. You are important. You are an asset to that company. And if they're not treating you with respect and dignity, don't be afraid to walk out and find a different job or start exploring other avenues, reading books, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Cash Flow Quadrant, and many others, okay? So honestly, guys, remember, put yourself first. Never mind the business. If they're treating you well, yeah, okay, give them notice. But if you are living a nightmare, if you're in a living hell, don't be afraid to walk out of that job, all right? Take care of yourself. Take care of your physical and mental health. Until the next video, I'm Uncle Adams. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Uncle Adams.